double covered. That's a big reason why that ball fell incomplete.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Off the RPO, complete. He'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pulls it in, it's Dahl. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll toss it to the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Finds his tight end. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Northwestern moving the ball expeditiously. Give to the back. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Got a man. It's Dahl.
If you're trying to throw these curl routes against zone coverage, you got to have great timing. Nice job there by the quarterback, understanding where he wanted to go with it, but also the conviction. Did you see the arm talent on that throw?
Turning it on. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell he took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long. Touchdown, Wildcats! Quick strike through the air for the score. Who cares about double coverage? Just get it in there, give your guy a chance, and it worked out that time.
And the receiver would definitely agree with you. It's a little bit risky, throw it in traffic, but trust your guy. You know, he's going to go up, make a play in the end zone. You can tell you've thrown that ball to him, and you trust him, and he goes and rewards you for it.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, running back gets to give. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley and knock him down for a loss.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. That's caught. It's Richard. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Richard. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. The screen, watch out. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Wants to throw again. Finds a tight end. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on first down. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Now the play fake. Trying to find the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he made the extra point without problem. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
Well, the quarterback wants that throwback, guys. He's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive, and he should have thrown that one away or eaten it, because now the other team has a chance to score points.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking downfield very late in the half. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, listen, they say they play defense for a reason, right? You had an interception on the last drive defensively. You had a golden opportunity to come away with another one right there, but he puts it on the ground.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up. And
he lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Northwestern! And that one will put him up here in the second half.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
Bringing it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Here come the Irish back on offense. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, it's a nice job by this defense. Understand this. That QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker in there.
Shotgun snap on third down. Throws for the tight end. The short hands. It's Reddick. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Reddick. There he goes. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Reddick. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Open space at the 25. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. They'll run the option. Now the toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. He's got the tight end. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action on first down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pocket breaking down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got third.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They'll run the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash, and these two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Between the uprights, it's good. That brings them to within 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Minnesota. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Muscling ahead on third and short. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away, got the running back on the ground immediately.
Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Bunch formation for these receivers. He'll keep it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The play action fake. Got his man downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense, being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Unloads quickly. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boy, could they use a conversion on third and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks. Pick up the first down at the 30. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a soft spot in the middle.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Caught near the sticks. It's Dahl. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern. Fast completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Dahl.
And that is exactly where the football was supposed to go. Offensive coordinators call drag routes, anticipating man coverage. Even though the ball's only traveling 2, 3, 4 yards down the field, if the receiver is able to get a rub and create some separation, the quarterback hits him in stride, that little completion, that can turn into a 20, 30-yard gain.
The upset's been bubbling all day. Now at a full-fledged boil off.
Can the underdog hold on? That's the big question right now. They've done so many positive things in this game, David, to put themselves in position to win, but this is the critical moment.
A shot for the end zone. And it's picked off for the third time today.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big-time mistake. This one might cost them.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Trying to tackle this guy's a business decision as he gets it up to the 29. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Notre Dame comes to the line, trying to convert on third and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. And they'll take a knee. They say every game counts the same in the standings, and that is true, but there are some games that no matter what the coaches say, they just mean a little more, and they hurt a little more if you lose.
They do, and that's a fact, and every player will tell you that. There are some games that are highlighted before the season that this game matters more, and it's not that the other ones don't matter. It's just that the hate runs so deep for some of these rivalries and some of these kids that grew up across the street from each other that went to different schools, Jesse. You can feel it.
David, you're absolutely right, and I wonder, because it was a rivalry game, did the losing team get a little overhyped? It just looked like they were pressing too much in this football game. They made too many uncharacteristic mistakes, and as a result, they take the L.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.